Hey everybody! Okay, so in this video I'm going to be organising through one of the duty-free shops here in the Egyptian airport in Cairo, Egypt. There's a no talking version of this video on the channel already, but I wanted to get you a talking version as well because you seem to really like it, and so I try to do talking and no talking versions of walkthroughs often. So starting off with these chocolates that are in lots of different flavours. Everything was quite disorganised, so it was perfect for me. I love organising, not just because of loving organising ASMR videos, but I just love organising. It's so satisfying to me, for my brain. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but I have this thing where, like, when I have to get work done, or I'm transitioning from one part of the day to the next, I really need my space to be clean and organised. If I want to start getting some work done and my space is disorganised, I can't really think straight. Like, I need it to be cleaned, and then once that space is cleaned I can move forward to the next thing I need to do. So I just, really like cleaning and organising spaces. And the Egyptian duty-free shop is the place to do it. This place it's hilarious. The amount of dust on things is actually very funny. That's all throughout Egypt though. Just placing these up here because there wasn't really a spot for them. I love these little packages. I love the packaging. Okay, so if you're not familiar with a duty-free shop in an airport, I'll just share a bit about them so you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. In international spaces, so international airports are considered like it's a space where essentially there's no tax on items because it's not Egypt technically, so it's like an internationally owned space in a sense. So there's like no taxes. That's what's called duty free. So duty is like the tax, so it's free of taxes. And so there's spots in every international airport for chocolates that are like some more expensive chocolates, usually some really nice products. They have like sections for alcohol. They've got perfume and makeup and skincare products, often like purses, watches, things that can be quite expensive, and you can purchase them without any tax, so it makes a big difference in the price. So they're called duty-free shops. They're all over international airports, and they're usually set up very kind of like a luxurious feel. They're fun to walk through, to look at all the items. They do tend to have like lots of kind of bulk options when it comes to snacks and chocolates like these, and you're allowed to take them onto the plane after purchasing them in the duty-free sections, even if there are like liquids, which you normally, to get through security, they check all your liquids, but this is after you've gone through all of your security and you're in this section of the airport where you're just literally getting onto the plane. So you can purchase things that have liquids with no problem because they've gotten into the airport safely, etc. So yeah, just organising. This was kind of an interesting section of little kind of cookies, biscuits. This is really in the wrong place, and it's all the way over here. So yeah, see, kind of like these like very, very expensive chocolates. Lindt is one of those you find in airports all around the world. going to hear announcements through the video, obviously, since we're in an airport. I love being in airports. It's weird how much I like it. International airports. I'm not a fan of domestic airports, but not like just where it's, yeah, but the international ones are just, they're set up in really fun ways, and like this kind of stuff, it's just really fun to look at, and I love traveling, so I literally get excited just listening to the boarding announcements. In my travels, I saw these little M&M cases everywhere. My next stop was Poland, and then to Geneva. Drove from Geneva to the area in France where my friend lives, so all the airports had these, the international spaces. So I guess this is a popular thing for M&M right now, these little, I don't know, emoji-ish looking M&M trays. Truffles. And we've got like some stuff specific to Egypt. So little like pyramid boxes with different chocolates, and kind of like Turkish delight type items, desserts, sweets. At this point in filming, this little girl was just screaming like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And the mum was not exactly disciplining her, like, or like anything, just like she just let her just like scream the whole time. So in the no talking version of this, your comments are hilarious, because there's like a section coming up where I comment on the little girl's annoying behaviour. Your comments are really funny in that video. I'll link that below. It's the same video, but just no talking version. I had to edit out most of her screams, so you're not hearing them here, but you do hear my comment eventually. This part was like kind of hard to organise. It felt like they didn't have really sections for everything. And there it is. It's funny because I actually just accidentally didn't edit that out. I meant to, but it's actually more funny that it stayed in the video. Especially since I'm like dropping something at the moment. Anyway, sorry if it got too loud when she yelled, but it's funny. This was just a giant pile of little, you know, you can bring these things to people when if you visit Egypt, a little like chocolate souvenir. But they were just completely just everywhere. Look at the dust. I will say most international airports are pristine. That is not the case in Egypt. But yeah, if you like bringing little souvenirs to friends and family, and you want to get them some chocolates or, like I said, perfumes or things like that, the duty-free shop will be giving larger quantities typically with no tax. I don't necessarily suggest buying these smaller things because you can buy them for cheaper outside the airports, but for the bulk items, they give better prices, and then not paying tax actually makes a big difference. don't know if you heard in that announcement, she's talking about a place called Sharm el Sheikh, and it's a place that Egyptians love to go to for vacations. It's like the sea, kind of just like almost like kind of the equivalent of going to like a beach town or something, but it's the sea, and yeah, it's kind of a famous place here in Egypt, Sharm el Sheikh. I've actually never been there before. There's our friend again shouting. I really like the design on this box. I've brought these to, when I've like travelled to friends' homes, I'll bring like a box like that to them, for them to enjoy something from Egypt and some chocolates and, that sort of thing. Okay, so another part of some of the duty-free shops are toys. Not always. The Egypt airport always has the toy section, but not all of them have toys. Not all the international airports. But they've got some nice Lego sets here. And lots of avatar options. Harry Potter. It was really pretty disorganized, which worked well for our purposes. So you can hear that they do the announcements first in Arabic, then they did English, and then they did the language that that plane is taking people to. So in that case it was German. So, and the cars. There are lots of options for these. So the goal is to get a good price here, and then you just take it with you on the plane. So you do usually have to kind of carry an extra bag and put it in like the overhead compartment or something. So keep that in mind. But I don't know that it would be worth it to me to buy something like this in an airport, because it's quite big. Getting it on the plane, finding space in the overhead compartments. But if it's like a huge discount, then maybe, and it's like something your child really wants or something, then yeah, that would be worth it. I feel like perfumes are probably a big one that is very worth it, because perfumes are expensive. And they're small. You can just pop it into your carry-on bag or whatever. So that section's kind of cleaned up. So that's Egyptian Arabic.
Final call for the passengers on Aegean flight 931 to Athens. Please proceed.
Okay, so we've got this little stuffed animal section. It's kind of cute, and they were kind of everywhere, so we're going to organise this space. Some of these little guys didn't want to stand up at all, but most of them did. But this goes, they just want to fall over. They're not made for sitting. little fox. Sharks and pandas. This guy goes down here though. Different size. The smaller ones are here. Okay. Do you guys ever watch videos of pandas where they're just like rolling all over and falling off of things because they're little roly-polies? Yeah, pandas are very cute. Look at that dog, so cute. I love golden retrievers so much. I love all dogs so much, but golden retrievers are so cute. Especially when they're puppies, oh my gosh. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know walkthroughs are typically louder because it's public ASMR, but the airports are particularly loud. But there it is, we're getting this all organised. People were watching me at some point and I don't know what people think I'm doing, but no problem. I just think of you guys that you're going to love this. I'm talking to all the puppies. Okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Bye for now.